Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the LA Hustle. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a website, so you could progress beyond the gig economy and, try to sell some services that you might be potentially good at. You really don't require any skill, and anybody could really learn how to make a website. And we're gonna make one. Well, I'm gonna show you because I accidentally already made it, but it's a completely blank canvas, as you can see here. This is the website, but this is the back end of the website, and I'm just going to show you some things um, of how you could get a website or how you could make one, right? So you probably have heard of GoDaddy. Is It's a really reputable company that you can make a website with WordPress via WordPress. It's a very easy blog type platform that pretty much runs over 1/3 of the websites in existence today. So mostly, you know, WordPress powers a lot of websites. So uh, yeah, I do apologize in advance if my tutorial is going to be kind of crappy, but I kind of want to get you guys out of that um, driving for money mentality and try like to start your own hustle. And then this is kind of a way where you can start your own hustle and getting some projects done, right? Either for friends or for potential clients. So let's get to it. So GoDaddy, you could do a lot of things with GoDaddy. There's different types of website things you need to make a website. One thing is hosting. So you need a platform of where you could purchase hosting. And there's two ways you could do this. You could purchase, as you can see right here, um, WordPress hosting, specifically just WordPress. It would be hosting for WordPress only, and then you could get it for as little as $6.99 a month, or deluxe, or like unlimited. It kind of depends how many visitors you're going to be having, and how how many people do you expect. But if you just want to get started in learning the whole basic concept and platform, would a basic WordPress site for like $10 a month, and if you buy it for the year, you might get it at a cheaper rate. So um, this is you need hosting specifically for WordPress. And if you were to go, so I do have two different types of hosting. I have WordPress hosting on GoDaddy on two specific websites, and then I also have a couple websites on A2 hosting that I recently am checking out, which they give you a cPanel Linux hosting, which is a little bit more complicated, and I really don't want to dive into that in this video. So um, it's as simple as installing. So I'm going to take you kind of through the whole thing just on A2 hosting real quick, which is less complicated on GoDaddy. Okay, so um, I kind of just want to go into my cPanel. So I'm going to log in, and there you go. So I'm in my cPanel, right? So this is not my cPanel, so I need to block off that or blur off my address. So this is my cPanel, and then from here you have a couple things, and you just go to this WordPress is installed via this Softalicious software. So you could just go to blogs here to install a clean WordPress slate, right? And then you go to WordPress here, and then you just choose install now, and then you choose a certain, like a domain that you just recently purchased for your business or for your blog or whatever you want to do, right? Sell t-shirts or whatever, digital products or whatever. So this is just an extra way of trying to like think of ways of how to get out of doing driving gigs and stuff like that. You want to make some passive income, and that's what kind of I'm going to show you here. So once you do this and you hit install, which I'm not going to do because I just literally just made one, um, you're going to be redirected back to kind of like the WordPress, panel here, where you have a list of your names of domain names, right? So I currently just bought this domain, and this is where we're going to be working with. So Provoke Shop. So uh, you click here to just go to your admin, but we already have it here. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing for GoDaddy and for A2 hosting. Is just a little bit more complicated with A2 hosting because you have a cPanel, and with WordPress specific hosting, you don't have a cPanel. You just have like a managed backend, which I could show you guys real quick. So here's some more domains that I own and stuff like that. And you see, you just go here and you just click manage. There's no cPanel, there's nothing. As compared to A2 hosting, you have a cPanel. You could also purchase a cPanel in GoDaddy. I just was checking out A2 hosting platform. So, excuse me. But aside from that, now we're gonna dive into kind of WordPress, right? So this is considered the back end of your website, and if you click here, which will take you to your front end. So I'm gonna open this in a new tab, and this is the website. So it's live right now as we speak, which we're gonna go through. And by the time this is, it probably won't be live because I'll probably continue working on it once this small tutorial is over. I won't try to run it too long, but I just kind of want to get you guys aware of how to make some extra money, and and it's at not a big cost, right? And you could do various things with it. So, okay, so we're gonna go to the back end, and we're gonna go to some things called plugins, right? So right here you see something called plugins. We're gonna go to add new plugin. Plugins are like applications for your phone, but instead on your phone they're on WordPress, right? So applications are like code that if you want to do something to your website, like maybe sell merchandise or put a video, create a page, anything how a website looks, um, this is considered a page, the home page, right? So you can do things to make the page function. Of course, um, we want to prevent people from seeing the website right now because it's not built. So I usually use this plugin called Coming Soon Mode, and and then that's basically it. Like, and then I do use other plugins. So I use Elementor, which is a page builder, a very good page builder that has 3 million active installations. So, and then all these are essentials, like maybe add-ons to that, but you don't need it, right? So you don't need all these extra add-ons. You could just simply do with that. And now we're gonna install some type of security, right? So we could be notified if somebody's trying to access our website. And then this is one of the top rated securities, which is called iTheme Security. And what we're gonna do is do this thing. There's this, like, everybody has a template now. Everybody wants to sell website themes. You're gonna find different themes and appearances for WordPress. You could shop different themes. There are various themes out there, some great sellers. I use one theme specifically that I really like, but for this necessary store that we're going to do, we're not going to use any themes, so you don't have to purchase anything or anything like that. We're going to use this thing called Envato. So Envato, If you guys don't know, Envato Elements is so if you go to Envato Market, they sell like themes and images and um, tools like for various like design elements, videos. You could rent stuff or purchase themes if you're new to this, right? So if you don't know a lot, you could kind of like, you might see, oh, I want this website to look like this. There might be using a specific type of theme to get the website running, or to maybe look like that. But you could duplicate that in various ways, using Elementor or Divi theme, but Elementor is very sufficient, and with the Envato templates plugin, it lets you. It works with Elementor and giving you like great results for websites. So we're gonna create a website like super fast, and then just see where it goes. So I believe we also are gonna need WooCommerce. So because we're gonna need money, right? We're gonna need payment, a form of payment with with our shop, right? With our t-shirt shop that we're gonna create today. Um, so yeah, so we're gonna install WooCommerce, which allows you to have a marketplace in your WordPress website, and then we're also gonna install the WooCommerce Stripe payment gateway because we're gonna accept payments via payment gateway. In order for you to accept payment via Stripe, you need to have this SSL certificate, as you guys could probably not see on my website, but yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Okay, so there is a SSL certificate here, as you guys can see. Now on the so right here, this little lock right here, green lock, means that um, your website is secure and it's encrypted. So we're gonna have to, we want those gateways in there. So something else we're gonna create is called a print. We're gonna go, since this is gonna be like a t-shirt shop. Uh, Printful it's a platform where you could do what is called drop shipping. Right. So drop shipping is like where you could create a t-shirt and it's sent, like you can make a t-shirt if you want, but you don't hold any merchandise. They like make it and ship it via third party with your name and your brand logo and everything like that. So you could create a brand, out of thin air nowadays. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna create a brand. Um, so yeah, so once we have these tools, we're gonna go back and see what we have. So we're gonna go to install tools. So we're gonna activate the coming soon page, right? And then we're gonna put enable coming soon. So now when people, and you see right here that it's activated. So now when people try to access our website, they don't see the website because it's currently in development mode, right? So we're gonna go back to our plugins, and then we're gonna activate Elementor, and then we're gonna go back to plugins. We're gonna go to activate Envato Elements. We're gonna go activate iTheme Security. And to activate iTheme Security is very simple. We're gonna activate WooCommerce. We're gonna put that right now. So, and then we're gonna go back to plugins. And we're gonna click activate plugin for Stripe Payment Gateway. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're gonna dismiss this. So now that we have that, then now we could probably work on maybe the look of it a bit, right? And create some pages and start looking at the website appearance, right? Because this is the way the website is going to look. And if we refresh this, you're going to see the coming soon mode now. So let me see. That's pretty much all we need. We need security for the website, which we have here. We could go to settings here. And as you add these things, you're going to see like new menus pop up, right? So we saw elements. This is for elements. And then Elementor. So we're going to just secure the site. And then we're going to activate it and have it sent to our email address anytime somebody tries to like this just secures the site, and like anytime somebody tries to log in, it'll block their IP address and all that great stuff to keep you protected, right? And it'll notify you when stuff happens. So from there we could go, once the site is secure, and you see now you have products. This is for WooCommerce, so you could start selling right away. But I think we're gonna hold off on that because we're gonna go to Printful. So we're gonna go back to plugins, and we're gonna activate Printful integration via WooCommerce, and then now you see the Printful menu right here. So we haven't started a new account for this, so we're just gonna probably create one. So let's go into products maybe a little bit later in the next video. Let's just kind of go with creating a page, and then how easy it is now to manipulate it, right? So we could go to Envato Elements, right? So yes, you could just it's gonna ask you to continue, like to just thank you for accessing that stuff, and then like you have some great elements right here that you can use for WordPress for free. Like stunning images, like stunning templates ready to go. You just might have to modify a few like key things, right? So yeah, as you can see, Elementor was the page builder, which was the page builder that we downloaded, right? So we downloaded Elementor, which is a page builder, and then Envato Elements really helps with page builder. So this is like super fast. I'm gonna show you guys how to do something like pretty quick. And yeah, so we can just exit that. So literally just go through the themes and template kits. They have restaurant, holidays, let me see, organic food. So I'm doing more like a t-shirt shop, like a urban style t-shirt shop. But again, you could do whatever you want. I just named the shop Provoke. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's nothing big. So provokeshop.com is going to be the t-shirt name, the t-shirt store, right? Or the clothing or merchandise store, whatever you want to sell. And then we're just looking for kind of like a cool little theme, like or like template kit, page kit that we could like kind of install on our website that looks like pretty cool, right? Like kind of urban, mobile friendly, because WordPress is like really mobile friendly. And yeah, so so let's just look for a couple. And there's a lot. You see, as you guys can see, there's a bunch. So I thought I saw one earlier that I might be interested in. kind of relates to shops and like kind of the urban feel, which was on the first page. This tattoo one might be pretty cool. But let's go back to the first page. Let's check out this music one that we could probably mess around with. So that looks kind of decent. Let's go back over here. You know, something, I think we might go with this kind of tattoo artsy one, that kind of like tends to stand out here in LA, in LA, and, um, you know, trying to create a cool brand or whatever. Um, you know, you really kind of want to do something, I don't know, but whatever flows for your business, right? You have a restaurant business or whatever. Um, there's like things for yoga here, video production, or anything, but you can manipulate any kind of template to whatever you want. And this looks kind of like the way I kind of want to see it in a way. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and just choose this template, and it's gonna be as simple as this. So we're gonna create a new page. We're gonna call this home. Something went wrong. Uh, Something went wrong. Oh shit. My bad. My fan just fell. Like, uh, so I don't know why that's not working. So let's go back to elements. So if that doesn't work, what we're gonna do is, you know what? We're gonna do the red one. We're gonna do the other one. I kind of like the colors on this side right here. Yeah, I like the colors. I like the color scheme on this one. So we're gonna go ahead and install this theme or this template kit. So it says right here you need the pro version. So we're just gonna go with the second option, right? Um, so we're gonna import the template. We're gonna try to create another page, and if that doesn't work, we'll just yeah. So that didn't work. So that didn't work. So we're just gonna import the template, right? So, and I'll show you guys how it would work right now, just by importing the template. And yeah, so you know, just regardless, like, so today I had a day off from delivering, yesterday as well. I'm really trying to get hours in, but they're not, like, I guess it's because I'm new or whatever, but it's just fucking weird. Okay, so as you can see, it says congrats that the template was imported now. So we could go to pages, and we're gonna add a new page, right? So we're gonna add a new page, and we're just gonna type in home. That's gonna be home. And then as you can see, now it's published. and we're gonna head and edit with Elementor. And as you can see, it says open this little folder here, and we're gonna go to templates, right? And which we just did. We just saved this home too, right? From the templates from Elements. So we're gonna go ahead and click yes and import everything, all documentation exactly how it looked on that page, and it's just gonna load everything. So as you can see now, it looks exactly as it did. So now we're gonna go ahead and update the page. So now it saves. It saves with the changes that we just did. And then okay, so once you have that, you could just go view page, and we're gonna actually view the page. So you could go to, if you go on this page right now, this is exactly what you'll see. And this is kind of, it's okay, because what we're gonna do is kind of take out everything else, and I like the way it's kind of looking, the format. So it's kind of a cool format for like a clothing store, right? So I kind of really like that background. So when I do my design or whatever for the clothing, t-shirt, merchandise or whatever, I'm gonna I like that kind of darkish background that blends in with the black. So, but you know, if you want to, you know, change your website or update your website, it's that simple. And then it looks really great on mobile. And if you want to, like, oh, say you want to just edit or whatever, the text, right? So you can just click right here, edit with Elementor, and you'll be able to just change the way it looks and what it says. You could change this to, you know, John Doe. And John Doe interviews, you know, whatever. Um, you could have, if you click here, this little hashtag, that means you could put a link to wherever you want. And so when they click this link, it's going to send them to that website or to that specific page or product that you're selling. You know, you could change the content, or if you just like the layout, you know, you want something that looks exactly like that. Right here, these are all pictures and small text that is individually written, so you could change all this, you know, 2019 or kind of anything you want, you know. So you could have little albums, you have resellable merch, you have, you know, a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be sold. Or if you have just a hobby, like you want to make a website for yourself, for your band, for a friend, or for a store or whatever, for your liquor store or whatever, you know, this is all, you know, kind of easy nowadays to learn, relatively simple. And that's like, so if I was to remember, this is how the previous homepage was. So if I was to so it still looks like that because it's to the blog page, but if I was to go /home, you're gonna see kind of where it takes me, and there it is. So something else I did forget to mention was we're gonna install um, a cache system, and we're gonna go, which is the fastest cache. And we're gonna install, this helps your website load faster and run a lot smoother. So we're gonna go ahead and activate that. And then as you can see here, we can just wipe everything, and it's gonna help your website just run a lot smoother, because the more images and data you add to your website, the more it slows down. So that's gonna kind of be it for this video. And yes, so I really don't know um, how to say it, but I hope this was helpful and you could kind of intrigues your interest. As you could see, it was like I didn't really do anything, you know, nothing special, right? Everything, and it's kind of probably really looks good on mobile if you want to test it on mobile. So you could go here and see how it would look on mobile. Um, you know, so it's pretty good for not really doing anything, right? You could just change some characteristics and stuff like that. Um, and then, you know, it might take more tweaking depending on what you want to do, how many pages you have. You know, it might be a lot of content, just adjusting stuff, you know, or trying to satisfy a client. But for the most part, I mean, you really don't need a lot of experience doing this. Within a cool, I would say 5 hours of like trying to grind a little bit, you could have more of an understanding and try to make some money doing this. Side hustle your friends or whatever, family. Be like, oh, I'll build you a website for $100. You know, just cover the cost of the supplies or whatever, which is really cheap. You know, so let me know what you guys think. The next video will probably be. I'll try to record, but I really don't. I really don't record. Like if I do record, I'll probably be silent because I usually listen to shit. And but yeah, I'll try to do more of a video of where I'll go more into the Printful and how to sell merch and WooCommerce and stuff like that. All right, so I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and for sure have a good one and peace out.